Hi and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Damien. I'm talking to you from British Columbia, Canada. I'm here to talk about the Arsenal transfer gossips that's been going around the news outlets, plus the ones I've been reading, confirmed or non-confirmed, but most of them have been strong rumors about players who intend or who we hope will join the club and the players who we think might be leaving the club. The notable names that's been going around today has been Max Aarons, and that's the right back at Norwich City. He's a pacey right back. He's very talented. He's young. You know, he goes back. He goes forward. You know, he's attack minded. He's defensive. I believe he'll be a great addition to the team. This is because we've been having injury issues at right back, especially with Bellerin being out for a long time. Maitland-Niles has done a great job in that position in the past 3 games under Arteta, but I think there's a worry that we might be lacking in that department. So we need a proper cover. That's a proper cover that will take us through the rest of this season and into the new season. We also have another injury scare with Callum Chambers. It is understood that he will be out for close to 9 months. And I think that has affected a lot of decisions that will be made this transfer window in the club because from what we understand, Ateta's first point of call was to improve the midfield. But with the injury that has just happened to Callum Chambers and the existing injury with Bellerin and Kieran Tierney, the focus is now on the defense, and that's why we have names like Upamecano from what's the name of the German club? Le Peas? Sorry, I really can't pronounce the name of the club, but Upamecano, he's being courted by Arsenal to cover for that position. And there's also talk about Mustafi trying to leave the club because he's not had enough game time, and his representatives are trying to strike a deal that will see him leave the club in January, maybe for a loan or for sale. No one is sure, but yeah, we'll see what happens. So we know we have a lot of holes to plug in the squad. We're lacking in certain areas. Aubameyang, I don't know if he's still got his contract situation at the club, but I think it's very vital that we get Aubameyang to sign a new long-term contract with the club because he's been immense for us. He's been banging in goals for us week in, week out. Even without supply from the midfield, he's been doing his thing. I think it should be top priority for Arteta to ensure that he extends his stay at the club. Another defender we've also there's also in the news, that Arsenal is trying to get is Demiral. Yeah, there's been comparisons between him and Upamecano, but people really feel that Upamecano has an injury track record, and Demiral has always been fit. So what I wouldn't like to happen is for Arsenal to go all out and spend money on a player that is injury prone. We don't want to get players in and then after 2 months they're on the injury list for 9 months. So these are the things that we need to look out for. I believe our Arsenal scouts have not been doing a great job in that department. We've been rushing out to buy players who are good. Yes, they're good, but when you're buying players who are injury prone, there's players like Santi Cazorla, Chamberlain. These guys are ballers. They're good guys, but when you have this kind of players who are always on the injury list every season, it's going to set us back. I remember quite all right seasons where we were doing really well, and immediately Santi Cazorla got an injury. Boom, our season was over because nobody could really fill his shoes. So these are the things we need to, or Arsenal needs to watch out for. We don't want players that are injury prone. We want players that are ready to play for the shirt. We want players that are that are willing to get it right from the start. We don't want players who are looking to blend in and then we have to wait for results. I think we've gone past that stage, and I believe buying players from the Premier League, a player like Max Aaron, will make an instant impact in our team. So that's all I have for today. If I come up with any more news or any more transfer news concerning Arsenal, I'm going to put out a new video. So thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking the video. Thank you for all your support. I'll be dropping another video same time next week, either Saturday or Sunday. I'll try and put out something just to update you guys on what's happening in the transfer window for Arsenal.